Hi, my name is Gordon Beaming, and in this video I'm going to show you how to move work items between projects in Azure DevOps. Okay, so we're going to start off on the account page, and then we're going to open up the project where we have work items in that we want to migrate. We're first going to take a look at the project board and take a look at the work items that we do want to move across to our other project. You can see here we have 4 issues that are all in different states. So we're going to go ahead and click on queries and click on new query and then run query. At this point you can see that we have some work items here that we want to move across. So we're going to highlight them all. We're going to right click and we're going to say move to another project. And we're going to go ahead and choose the project that we want to migrate these work items to. We can choose an iteration path and area path if we want. And then you can see that we are able to change the type, but in this case we'll just use the types that they are. And then it's generally a good practice to enter a description. So we'll go ahead and click OK. You'll notice all the items sort of bold up a bit, as well as the states all reset back to the sort of the new state of the to-do state. So we go ahead and click Save Items, and that will save our changes. Now if we go across to our board, you'll see that there's nothing left on our board. So let's open up the other project, and we'll take a look there, and you can on that board, and you can see that all our items are there, but they're all in the to-do state. So we're going to go ahead and quickly reset the state so that everything is back in that default project. And then next we're going to show how to move items to another team project when there's a different process template. We'll start off again by right clicking, say migrate. We'll choose the Scrum process template this time. Again, we could change the area and iteration path if we wanted to. You'll notice now that when we do this, we get a warning that says that the issue type doesn't exist in the other project. So what we're going to do is we're going to migrate them by type. So we're first going to move the epic. So move the epic across. And then we'll go and select the issues, and we'll migrate the issues after that. For the issues, we're going to choose an area path this time and an iteration path. And we're going to change the type to product backlog item and hit OK. Now that we've made all those changes, you can see that the type is showing in the grid as product backlog item. So we're going to click Save Items. If we run the query again, you can see that there is now no work items in that query. So again, we'll go over to our other project, and we'll take a look on the board there, and you can see there's all our items again, and nothing's in the state though that we would have liked it to be. We'll reset the demo state one last time. This time we're just going to use the query from this project, but include all work items across all projects to do most of the state changes. A good strategy for moving work items is to focus on all the work items that have the same fields that you're going to need to update after you do the migration, for example state changes or potentially adding tags. For one of the issues, I just want to point out that we have a custom date field with a value set, and we also have the block field from one of the other process templates that we're going to set the value for now. The reason I want to point this out is I just want to show you that when you are moving between projects, you don't lose the values even if the fields aren't part of the process template that you are moving it to. And then we're just going to add those extra columns to the grid so that we can see them. Like last time, we're going to move the epic first. We're also at this time going to update the state to in progress, and then click back to queries and then save items just to make sure we're committing state as we go. Next we'll do the done issues, and we'll change the type when we move these to product backlog item, and then after that we will edit the state to be done, and then again we're going to do a save items just so we're committing that state. Next up, we'll move the issue that's in doing, so we'll move that across and then open it up and fix the iteration and area paths. So next we'll update our last issue. This is the one that has those custom fields. So we're going to move that across as a product backlog item, open it up and set the area and iteration path and click save. And note that this work item doesn't have those custom forms on it. So we'll head back to our query and hit run again. You'll notice that we don't have any work items. So if we include work items from all projects and run it, you'll see we have it there, and that that issue, well, that's now a product backlog item, still has that custom field. For things like the block field, you might want to consider using a tag for that if instead of adding a new field, but that's again up to you how your team wants to use the process. Thank you for watching this video on how to move work items between projects in Azure DevOps. If you have any questions, leave them down in the comments, catch me on Twitter, or visit my profile page beaming.dev to see where else I am on the internet. Cheers.